When NieR Automata first launched back in February of 2017, it was a greatly influential game. It ended up being successful in such a strong way that even Square Enix and its creator Yoko Taro wasn't expecting. For fans of Yoko Taro, it's been deeply fulfilling to watch his games, which were often deemed as too niche, or more bluntly, too weird to receive mainstream success, now flourish. It's just incredible to see that game inspire a brand new game that openly cites it as one of its muses. That game is called Project Eve. Project Eve is described as a brand new semi-open world action RPG, being developed by a South Korean studio called Shift Up. Typically, South Koreans are big on MMORPGs, but this is actually a single-player game. It makes use of Unreal Engine 4, the game engine which currently powers, well, everything, to achieve its beautiful graphics. Yes, what you're seeing is currently utilizing in-game graphics. Hong Tae Kim, best known for his illustration on Magna Carta, Soul and Blade, and Destiny Child, is currently directing the project. The company behind the project, Shift Up, created a brand new studio dedicated to bringing the project to fruition. There's currently only a skeleton crew of about 10 people working on the game, though they're shooting to have over 100 members by the end of the project. This impressively small team has managed to do quite a lot on their own from what we can see of this early peek at the game. The story is said to be about mankind fighting back to recapture planet Earth from invaders who forced them out of orbit. The game's scenario is currently said to be mostly complete. We see a girl who looks like she has cybernetic parts awakening and stepping out of what looks to be some sort of space pod. It's unclear whether or not this is an android or whether they were born human and simply became a cyborg. The planet, which seems to be Earth, has burning debris falling from the sky. When the camera sweeps out, we see we have a myriad of other waifu bots, who all seem to sport the exact same face as the protagonist, though currently it's unknown if this is a story point, or if they're so early in the game that's simply a placeholder for what's coming next. But I assume that she's not the first waifu bot that they've sent, and what remains clear is that the waifu bots went to war and very apparently they did not win. Then at the end of the trailer, we see a post-apocalyptic Earth with a giant monster looming in the background. This environment looks lifted straight out of NieR Automata, and Yoko Taro himself has even taken notice of it, and he's actually given the game his full endorsement on Twitter, saying that the project looks fun and that the trailer was absolutely beautiful. From this game's environment to its decisive choices in physics, it would seem that the NieR Automata influence has worked out for the better. It really has been fascinating over the years to see how Square Enix and their properties have inspired so many game creators. In this generation, we've also seen games such as Lost Souls Aside from a single Chinese-located developer, and it's taken the internet by storm. The game drew its inspirations from the E3 trailer of Final Fantasy XV, a game that features combat that looks even more impressive than the source material it's built upon. And now we have Project Eve that is even being built under similar circumstances, like having a smaller team. In part, this incredible ability for such small teams to make games that look closer to their actual AAA counterparts is thanks to Unreal Engine 4, which has made development significantly easier. It also allows developers to much more readily be able to outsource parts of their game, as well as buy various assets and code from the Unreal marketplace, which allows them to repurpose various components specifically for their game. It's opening up an incredible amount of opportunities for both the developers as well as those who get to play their games. Project Eve will be coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC when it releases. As for the PC release, whether it comes to Steam or the Epic Game Store exclusively, we'll have to see. So Ultima Weapons, are you excited to learn more about Project Eve? Do you think it can be the next big underdog story for the world of RPGs? Or are you just interested in the, plot? Subscribe, click the bell icon, and let me know in the comments below. I also want to say I wholly appreciate you guys for getting this channel this far. We're going to keep going and make the best JRPG channel on YouTube. And if you've been loving my content, be sure to check out the Patreon for the Night Sky Prince. You can be like my awesome supporter, Garrett Emsley. So shout out to them and the rest of the Ultima community.